Hey guys, welcome to another video. We're here for the post-match thoughts for the Watford game. Just absolutely tanked them 4-0. So yeah, we've got some key points to talk about. Some big points to be fair. Obviously we've got Madrid coming up in a couple of weeks. So is Pep experimenting? We'd sort of discussed it on the pre-match video. So yeah, we're going to go through some of the key points today. I'm Lewis and above me is Jordan. If you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. You guys have been smashing it with all your support and stuff. We would love to see it. Hit that notification bell as well. And if you like this video, smash a like on it. We're in holiday at the moment. For every like that we get, we will down one shot.
Jesus Christ!
We won't actually do that because we're already struggling. But if you do it, then spread the love in it. Yeah, so buzzing. So yeah, let's go straight into it. What we got first? Kevin De Bruyne.
No, Cancelo first.
Cancelo. That is one of the points. But you've got it's a little insider clip. Yeah, so first. Cancelo.
Yeah.
Cancelo coming at you live from left back, mate. What's going on there?
See, insane, isn't it? The guy started left back, and which I didn't see that. We didn't predict that, and we kind of think that he's experimenting because we know that for the Real Madrid game, Mendy's suspended. So we're stuck with Zinchenko in that front, but I feel like Pep has maybe lost a little bit of trust with Zinchenko after recent performances. So maybe he's gone with that's the reason for Cancelo going at left back, and it was a big move from Pep, but it paid off. The guy showed absolute quality today, and I think he showed more quality today than he's shown since he's been at City. He kind of showed like why he should be in this team, but Kyle Walker has had a really good season, so I understand why he's not played there. But maybe we've been stuck for a left back for ages, kind of thinking, oh, what's our left back situation? Are we going to sign someone? But maybe we've had him in the squad this whole time. Maybe Cancelo is the person to help our left back situation. And today, he smashed it.
Yeah, he smashed it. You know what I really like about him as well? He was decent at the back. Now, granted, okay, we didn't have a lot of defending to do, but there was never really a time when he was on the ball and I was thinking, oh God, what's going on here? Whereas sometimes when Mendy has the ball, you know, he's deep at our penalty area, sort of thing, he's got the ball at his feet and you're sort of like, oh, what's he going to do? Zinchenko's been really, really good, and I don't want to disrespect the guy too much because obviously he's coming at a club, he's plays, what is he, he's a midfielder, he's young, and he's come in and he's done a job at left back, and to be honest, you know, he's done an absolute smashing job. He's done really, really well. You know, fair play to the guy.
Don't throw dirt on Zinchenko's name.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But we've got to be serious here, guys. And the fact is that he's not a left back, and our club, you know, it's difficult for some fans to accept this because of where we've been in the past. But we are up there with the Real Madrids, the Barcelonas, the Bayern Munichs. You know what I mean? And it's very rare that you see them type of teams playing a midfielder. A left back, you know what I mean? It's generally a left back at left back. So he's filled in really well. He's made a few mistakes in the last couple of weeks that led to goals. But obviously tonight we've tried Cancelo and it's looked really, really well. Now, was it a one-off fluky game? Maybe. Watford were poor, you know, they were poor. So what I'd do is I'd throw him back in there for the next match against Norwich. Again, obviously it's chalk and cheese, innit? You got Norwich and Real Madrid, but it's what we've got to deal with. That's what we've got left. So I'd throw him back in at left back, see what he's got to offer, and so long as he looks decent, then you know what I mean. You've got to say, I know Zinchenko, you've done really well, mate. But the fact is now, this is our biggest game of the season. Biggest game of the season. We've got a chance to win a competition, you know, and our defence is slowly starting to look okay. I'm not going to go wild and say it looks mint. You know, Garcia's young, Laporte, I think has been pretty average last couple of weeks, but he looked decent today. And if Cancelo can just help tighten the defence, I think we've got to go for it, guys. So yeah, that's our views on Cancelo. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. I've seen some people on Twitter say don't even sign a left back in the summer. Just ignore it completely because Cancelo is the man. I'm not sure. Obviously it's one game only. He's a right back, so let us know what you think in the comment section below. What we've got next? This is now Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah, this is now Kevin De Bruyne.
Go on, talk to me.
Yeah. So Kevin De Bruyne today, he just seems still a bit off. And I think, do you reckon he needs a rest? Do you reckon KDB just needs a bit of a rest? Do you reckon the 2 weeks before Real Madrid, that resting period, that could do him well? You know what I mean? You can play players into form, but you can also keep playing them and they just don't get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, what do you mean by off? What do you mean?
Like his accuracy doesn't seem right at the moment. Do you know what I mean? The passes that KDB usually makes is landing. Like he isn't landing them now, and like today, granted, he did get an assist, and believe me, he's having an insane season, and I don't take that away from him at all. However, I just think the past few games, he hasn't looked the same KDB that we've seen for the past.
Yeah, so my view on it is that one, the team isn't playing as good as it is, and that inevitably would affect KDB. You know, he's still creating a few chances here and there. You know, you got a Gabriel Jesus up front who, whilst he scored a couple of goals in the last couple of games, generally, and I think he's still probably out of form, even though he did get 2 or 3 goals or whatever. You know, he went on a 9-match run without a goal, then got 2, didn't he? And then again, he's not back today. So our only striker is not on form. That's going to hamper Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah.
And he flies, man, everywhere. And it's just like, yeah. And also he's got at the back of his mind, well, probably at the front of his mind, given the Premier League's dead, that he's got this title, he's got this record to go for. So is he forcing it a little bit too much?
Yeah, do you think the record is maybe having a negative effect on his game?
I think so, and I think you see it in some of the players. Some of the time when Kevin passed to a player and it wasn't the right option to shoot, and they've just gone for the shot. You know, Phil Foden springs to mind. Kevin played at him, and I thought, oh yeah, just feeding someone on the left, and he just pop shotted it. But never a shooting opportunity really. And yeah, maybe the players and Kevin have sort of, you know, whether they've discussed it or not, or whether it's just sort of in everyone's mind, just trying to get at him. But he's got 1 assist today. He needs 2 more to break the record.
Yeah, he needs 1 to equal it and 2 to break it.
So it's still on. It's still there. It's still there for him. He can get 1, no problem at Norwich. You know what I mean? If he doesn't equal it, he'll be disappointed. 2, hopefully we can get it. We'll have to see what happens. But yeah, you know what, Kevin De Bruyne, he's a fantastic player, and whether you think, you know, I've seen some people saying no, he's not out of form at all, it's the team isn't working, which that's a fair comment to make. And I've seen, you know, just as many people say they do think he's took a little bit of a dip, and whatever reason that's for, you know, at the end of the day, these Premier League games aren't really mattered. Is he up for it? I don't know, I'm sure he is, but in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. These Premier League games are pointless at the moment. We just play for the sake. But yeah, it would be really, really good to see him get the record, and obviously that might help him get the Player of the Year award. I don't know. It's looking like Henderson at the moment, which is a complete farce. If there's any City fan out there in the world that thinks Henderson should get Kevin De Bruyne, should get the Player of the Year over Kevin De Bruyne, seriously, to give you head wobble.
Yeah.
Are you telling me now that you'd rather have Jordan Henderson in the team than Kevin De Bruyne?
It's not real, isn't it?
It's a complete disgrace.
No, it's not real.
Disgrace. So yeah, smash like on the video if you love Kevin De Bruyne. Who we got next?
Next up is the big man Raheem Sterling. Had a great game today. Scored 2 goals. Could have got a hat trick. However, wasn't to be. But nevertheless, had a really good game today. And I just want to go back to the point, right? This guy's shooting boots are completely different. Since Project Restart, the guy's been shooting like an actual striker. Yeah. Something that we don't see from Raheem Sterling. So like that first goal was an absolute banger.
2 years ago he sidespots that, didn't he?
He just sidespots it.
Do people agree? Have me and Jordan making this up? We genuinely believe that since coronavirus and Project Restart, Raheem Sterling has changed the way he shoots the ball, he kicks the ball. I thoroughly believe, hand on heart, that's my honest belief, the way he kicks the ball at the moment is different, in my opinion.
He rifled it into the back of the net, and that's something that Raheem Sterling, for me, didn't have in his locker.
Yeah, he was always like a side-footed player type thing, so I believe, honestly, that he has changed the way he shoots. Whether it's true or not, I don't know, that's my personal belief. Also, obviously, he scored a couple of goals in the last couple of games, which meant this was his highest goal-scoring year ever as a player. He scored another 2 tonight, missed a penalty. I don't think he should be on penalties. That's number one sort of negative. I don't think Raheem Sterling should be anywhere near penalties, but he scored obviously the rebound. People need to start putting respect on his name. I'm sure I've said this in other videos. This guy is world class. Graham Souness, ex-Liverpool guy, said he's better than Mane. Mane's a fantastic player, and he said Raheem Sterling is better than Mane, and Mane's a fantastic player. Raheem Sterling needs to be talked at the top level. Alright, maybe not Messi, Ronaldo level, but whatever the level is behind, so the Kevin De Bruyne level, that's where he needs to be. And that's the God's honest truth. Raheem Sterling is world class, nothing else to say.
No, 100% agree. 100% agree. Let's move on to player ratings.
Player ratings, let's do it.
Let's go. So match ratings, we give Edison an 8, we give Walker an 8, Garcia got an 8.5 for Real today. Laporte 8.5. He kind of overcome his like last couple of weeks where he's had a bit of like a dip in form, but he was decent again today. Cancelo gave a 9. Obviously, he was really good. Rodri 8.5. Rodri kind of controlled the speed of the play, which was nice to see. So we give him an 8.5, and he did really well today. De Bruyne an 8. He smashed it. He got an assist today. I'd like him to get a couple more assists today, just because. I mean, selfishly, I wanted to get that record. Bernardo, we give a 7.5. Thought it was decent. Played well in that midfield role, which we've seen him a couple of times. I was surprised actually not to see him playing on the right wing. In fact, Foden started on the right wing. But moving on to Foden, give Foden an 8. He played really well. Sterling, we give a 9. Got his 2 goals today. Smashed it and won the penalty. And Jesus, we give a 7. We give him a 7 because he didn't score again today. He seems, like I said before, he doesn't seem like he's on the right wavelength yet. And then subs with Stolen, Zinchenko and Mahrez, all 7s.
Yeah, I think that's right. You know, just a couple of quick points there for me. Rodri was really good. I thought he moved the ball a lot quicker than he normally does.
Yeah.
I normally pick Gundogan in my pre-match shot videos because I prefer him because I think he moves the ball quicker. But Rodri today moved the ball really quick, and if he can keep that up, then you know, we're gonna have some play on our hands. I think he's really good. And obviously his height as well helps set pieces. And yeah, just sort of like Jesus, still not quite at the races. It is difficult playing in these sort of games when it's just, you know, just defence against attack type of thing. But you know, this has been going on for a while now, so people do ask questions. But you know, at the end of the day, let's just see what happens. We're not going to sign a striker in the summer. We're not going to sign one in the summer. So there's no point really getting on his case. What's the point? That does no one any good. You know what I mean? It doesn't help Jesus. It doesn't help the club. It doesn't, you know, it splits opinion. So get behind him. See what happens next year. And then we'll make a decision at the end of next year if Sergio leaves or not. Some rumours of contract. So let's just sort of like see what happens next year. But yeah, if you guys have liked the video, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel with the notification bell turned on. We've got 2 more videos coming at you from the Zanzi. We've got the Norwich preview and then the Norwich review. And then it's back in the shed, back in the
studio, back to quality, innit?
Yeah, with the nice situations, you know, the nice microphones, nice cameras and everything. So yeah. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and see you later.